Come around, children. I've got something very, very special to show you in Pixel Gun 3D. What if I were to tell you that there's a weapon in this game that is so rare, it only existed for about 5 minutes? It's not one of the removed guns, like the Lucky Strike, or the Smart Bullet Bazooka, or the Bee Swarm spell. All of those are weapons that many thousands of players had at one point, but were removed from the game later on. This is a gun that still exists, yet probably less than 100 active players still have it to this day. Welcome, my friends, to the Desert Fighter. Now, the Desert Fighter is a primary weapon that was released many years ago, only for about 5 minutes, and that is it. If you were lucky enough to be online at that time, you could have bought it. And there probably are at least a couple of people that are watching this video right now that may have it in their inventory. And I have news for you. If you do, you're one of the very, very lucky players. I don't have the weapon myself, so I went on YouTube and I asked my subscribers, hey, does anybody actually have this thing? And a couple of people did respond. One of them was WooPixel. WooPixel was nice enough to actually give me gameplay that I can feature in today's video while I talk about this extremely rare weapon. So let's go look at some matches here. Some of the gameplay recorded with the Desert Fighter, all the way maxed out at Mythical with the best modules at level 65. If you guys do enjoy, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below, because I do have another video coming out that's also going to feature some very exclusive rare weapon gameplay that you guys don't want to miss. Thank you so much, guys, and let's get into this. Oh my gosh, guys, so here we go. This is WooPixel's footage that I've compiled together in about, I'd say like 10, 12 minutes of like absolutely awesome gameplay. First things first, I want to show that this weapon actually doesn't exist in the gallery. Whenever WooPixel decides to open up the gallery there, look at this. It doesn't exist. It literally does not exist in Pixel Gun 3D's gallery. So technically, this weapon is like a hidden gun in this game. Like, it's even more hidden than the secret campaign guns that you get after you complete certain levels and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. Now, I have to say, at level 65, upgraded to Mythical, and with the best modules, it's actually really good. And I was watching WooPixel's gameplay, and I was just like, my god, dude, I wish I could get this type of gameplay, even with the freaking Neutron Pulsator. Like, dude, it's good. It's actually really good when you upgrade this thing. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to seeing these maxed out modules and stuff like that. Like, my modules are like, you know, maybe level 7, level 8, stuff like that. And maybe this is, you know, pretty average compared to a lot of other weapons at level 65 in Mythical with all the best modules. But I don't know, man. Monster kill already. This thing is really freaking good. So to talk about this weapon here, if you would like to hear like a little bit of a history with this thing, this weapon was introduced all the way back in the 17.4.0 updates. The 17.4.0 update came out God knows how long ago. I think at least a couple of years ago at this point. And it was pretty cool. There were a couple of other unique things that were released in the 17.4.0. There was the Alien General set, for example, and then gadgets were introduced into Battle Royale mode, and a couple of other pretty unique things. But this weapon was introduced for about 5 minutes during that time, and I don't know why it was removed, but for 5 minutes, they decided to add this thing in the game, and then they were just like, nah, you know what, never mind, I don't feel like it, I'm not going to actually do that. WooPixel, why'd you hit the gem? That wasn't very smart. I wouldn't have even hit that gem. That's actually a lie. I definitely would have probably hit the gem. But, hey, it's besides the point. I got to focus on this story here. Now, there's a lot of people out there that have the wrong misconception about this gun. They thought that this is a gun that the developers put into the game to detect how to find hackers and stuff like that. And that's actually false. That's not true, all right? That's just a myth, and that's not actually true. This weapon was released for 5 minutes, and you could legitimately get this thing if you were lucky enough. And there are at least a couple of people, like I said, probably under 100 players, who legitimately got this thing because they were lucky enough to be online in Pixel Gun 3D at that exact second in version 17.4.0. I obviously do not play Pixel Gun 3D 24/7, so I was not lucky enough to get this thing. But there are a lot of people still that do have this thing if they've hacked Pixel Gun 3D. Basically because back in the day, there was a way that you could, like, sync weapons between different accounts and stuff like that. So if one account had the Desert Fighter and another account had the Smart Bullet Bazooka, you could like combine them together into one big account that had everything together in one account. And then people could share it between one another, and then it was really easy for a lot of the people that hacked this game to get the Desert Fighter. Now, I didn't want to ask WooPixel if she hacked this game or not, so we're going to just take the gameplay for what it is, all right? And I'm not going to try and, like, call out people that hacked this game or something like that, because, hey, if you have this Desert Fighter, good on you, man. This is a really freaking cool weapon, and I wouldn't even say it's overpowered, so I can't even get mad if I see somebody using this thing. I just think it's cool to see, right? And I'm kind of surprised that there's not more people in the chat right now that are saying, "Oh my god, it's the Desert Fighter! Whoa, this is the coolest thing ever!" Because I know probably I would be like that if I saw somebody in a match like that. That's all I gotta say. But it's really freaking cool, nonetheless. And I don't know, man. It's just very unusual that they would release something like this that's just a reskin of the good old combat rifle in Pixel Gun 3D and then just decide, you know what? Never mind. We're going to just take this away in 5 minutes from now. Like, I could see maybe they accidentally wanted to release that in 17.5 as opposed to 17.4. But it's like, they never, ever re-released this thing. Like, I don't know, maybe they forgot about it or something like that. And maybe this was something that was originally intended to come in a future update, you know? Maybe they were going to have, like, some update where Arabian Dust was going to get revamped, right? Because we see Arabian Dust here. Or maybe back in the day, this was something that was going to come to Pixel Gun World because there was a Star Wars desert-themed map in Pixel Gun World back in the day, and maybe this was something that was going to come there. And then whenever that game was officially going to be released out of beta, they were going to release it to Pixel Gun 3D to give people incentive to play Pixel Gun World. That's one thing that I just thought, but, you know, it's probably not the case. I don't know, man. It's just this weird mystery as to why they decided to release this thing for only 5 minutes, and a very, very few selection of people were able to get it. Now, I hope the Pixel Gun 3D developers are watching this video, because I would love to be able to have this thing. Dude, how do I get in contact with you? Please, can I have this thing? I would use it so proudly in my videos. I mean, it's not even like it's an overpowered, broken weapon or anything like that. Like, I just want to have it. I feel like as a YouTuber, I deserve to have this. And, you know, some of the top YouTubers deserve to get this thing. But, like, come on, man. Can I get this thing, please? That would be really freaking cool. But, hey, that's besides the point. You know what, guys? What you're going to do is I want everybody to go to the official Pixel Gun 3D Instagram and Twitter and just sit there and spam them and say, "Give Exotic Gaming Desert Fighter." And maybe they're going to see that. I don't know. Because I would really, really like to have this thing. I mean, look at the freaking gameplay here, dude. Warehouse Assault. I suck in Warehouse Assault. I always try to go into Warehouse Assault because it's actually a really good map to test out a lot of different ranges for weapons. Like, you get close range like that right there. You even get long range. Like, if a guy was all the way up on top of the little warehouse right now, you can get wide ranges of gameplay just like you would get in Paradise Resort, and it's really, really good. But unfortunately, I do not get as good of gameplay as this in Warehouse Assault, and that's just something we have to live with. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. And I do want to also note that WooPixel also has that advanced arsenal set in, yeah, this thingy right here. Look at this. That was coincidental. Look, there's the sniper and the special. I don't even remember what they're called. Is it the offensive flamethrower? Maybe? I don't really remember, but who freaking knows, dude? But yeah, Desert Fighter, easily the rarest weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. There may only be one weapon that's actually rarer. And there's also a myth that I've heard from Pixel Gun 3D players, maybe you guys can confirm or deny this, that there are a couple of people that are playing this game right now that somehow managed to glitch in the Smart Bullet Bazooka in 2021. I've seen that. I've seen screenshots where people have played in matches like in Silent School, and they see in the kill feed the Smart Bullet Bazooka. And I am very curious if this is just like an edited photo or video, and it's just a glitch with the game's code or something like that, or if some people legitimately have the Smart Bullet Bazooka. Because if they do, oh my god, that is the most awesome thing ever. I would love to get in contact with anybody that somehow has the Smart Bullet Bazooka, and you can send me footage, just like WooPixel has done here, and I will commentate over it, and we can see what it's like to use the Smart Bullet Bazooka in 2021. Oh my god, that would be freaking awesome. But there's not a whole lot else you could possibly talk about with this Desert Fighter here. With all of the modules equipped, you're looking at a weapon that's, you know, very fast at taking enemies out. I mean, people like that guy had the Ice Paws. We both killed each other at close range at the same time. You know, and you would figure that with any other primary weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, they go against the Ice Paws, they're obviously going to lose because the Ice Paws is like your ultimate close-range weapon. But the Desert Fighter, when it's upgraded like this, is so powerful, it's actually even good at close range. You could just hit this thing at hip fire all the time, and it's awesome. I mean, look at that! He was trying to get away on a jetpack, but WooPixel is just ruthless. My God, if this is not enough incentive to subscribe to her channel, I don't even know what is, dude. Again, as I said, it's linked down below in the description. I hope she'll use the Desert Fighter more often, honestly, after this video is posted, because, you know, it'll be kind of cool. And if you have the Desert Fighter yourself, if you ever see me in a server, dude, use this thing, okay? If you think it's me and it's not some stupid 7-year-old that has an exotic gaming skin and tries to pretend to be Humphrey and tries to be the real one, okay? If you see me in a match and you think it's me, then just use this thing. I would love to see it because it would be just awesome to have in the background, because also it would make my audience really, really happy because they'd be like, oh my God, whoa, it's the Desert Fighter exotic gaming at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Did you see that? Yeah, it would be pretty cool. But, yeah, it looks like there's about a minute left of this match here. How many kills do you think WooPixel can get? Was that one? I can't really remember, honestly. She's getting kills so fast that it like doesn't even show up with the headshot message or anything. This is absolutely insane. It's such a good map. And I'm really happy that we actually got gameplay in a wide variety of maps as well. Warehouse Assault. What was the other one? Arabian Dust. And this one right here. Look at that. Fury kill. How many Fury kills did she get? Oh my God. This is insane. I love this thing. I want this thing so badly. Like, I never thought I would really care enough to want something in this little pixelated shooting game. But I legitimately want this thing because I want to flex on all the Pixel Gun players that I have this thing, man. That would be so cool. Ah, man. But it's alright. There's only 30 seconds here. We should probably wrap things up. I'm going to do an outro after this little gameplay is finished here. But, yeah, dude. This weapon is awesome. It's easily the rarest weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. And it gives you such cool gameplay. I love how it looks. I love the cool green scope. I just love everything about the Desert Fighter. One more kill? 2 more kills? Come on, get another one. 1 more? Holy! And there we go. Another victory. How many kills was it that time? Oh my God. That's just absolutely insane. Well, there we go. I mean, like, dude, if that's not enough incentive to subscribe to WooPixel, I don't even know what is. It's a really, really powerful weapon, and it's just really cool to see gameplay with this thing. This is one of the first times I've ever seen gameplay of the Desert Fighter. So, yeah, hopefully it was good enough for you guys, and hope you guys did enjoy this video and learn something new about Pixel Gun 3D today. If you did, then take a second, hit that like button, and subscribe down below. It really means a lot, helps me out, and it lets me know that you want to see more videos like this. I do have one other weapon that I'd like to use in a future video. Well, I'm not technically using it, but I'll ask if WooPixel can use it in a future video, and maybe we'll get to see it. I don't know. It'll be pretty freaking cool. So yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all later.